Greetings, my name is Lloyd Evans, Blue Mountain Record, Harlesden, New York, South Africa, Jamaica. Say that I have been in the industry, included the R&B and rap, gospel, because I've done recordings of artists in South Africa also. So including all of that, I would say from 1978 until now, you all can do the math. What I have achieved in this business, because I am the kind of person who do not like to self-praise, but because of this project, I have worked with a lot of artists, Shabba Ranks, Kennesaw, Ken Booth, Mighty Diamonds, Culture, and it goes on and on and on and on. Grove Road, which has been the, let's say, the diamond of all of my involvement in the music/entertainment industry, because Grove would have a special place. That special place is place like the artist Sizzler, who was Miguel before he came to Grove Road, like Luciana, like Buju Banton. So many artists have got their jump start at Grove Road, that is now called The Grove. And there's going to be a museum there. Let me not forget Jabby Bunny Wailer gave 6 years of his time. And let me not also forget 809 Band. 809 Band was the best band. Why I say the best band, let me just qualify. The set of musicians, there was none better. That Dean Fraser, I should say, Nambo, Chico, all of them come together. And they started, I can't say where, but most of their fame, most of their attention from people, from the fraternity. Grove Road is where all the acclaim, I would say, projected or project them out into the mindset of the people in the fraternity. And so this is where they had their rehearsal space. This is where they would rehearse any and everyone. BRCY. I named, boy, oh boy, oh boy. When the camera is rolling, sometimes things in your head don't seem to work the way they work when the camera is off. But I will tell you this. Grove Road is a special place, even to this day. That's why I intend to erect a museum there. And let me not forget, there's this gentleman that brought Miguel to Grove Road, Caveman. And Caveman had his sound system here at the Grove. So there is so much that I wish they were around me, because when we get together as a group and we start to reminisce, I more than anyone else just keeps still and no talk, because they being the foundation. While I run around the world doing this, doing that, they were here, and this is where they were grounded. This is where their foundation was formed by a gentleman called Homer Harris. Not called, that's his name, Homer Harris. Homer was the man. He was the man who mentored them. He was the man that brought discipline to their being of them being an artist and what it requires and what it takes and so forth and so on. So this is like for me a special occasion, and there was so much. You know, we were doing live music. We were on a Thursday. We were doing, you know, bringing people together and what you call that, where they would audition, and then on Friday there would be the stage, and everybody would be on stage who came over from audition. And every Thursday and Friday was the day for the public. It was no money business. It was for the public, the community. That we have dealt with, continue to deal with is production, musical production, management, artist management, anything that has to do with entertainment, even videos. I have been doing this since the late 70s. I started even before reggae. I was in R&B and rap, out of New York, mostly. Queens, to be specific. The thing, you want to know the truth? Because I like to say truth, because I try my best to speak truth. Because come what it may, truth will set you free. Yeah? Corona thing has not affected me. Nor the business. It's not. I keep boasting, God is good. And I can tell everyone, God is good, not sometimes, but He's good all the time. And because of what's going on here, and I'm hearing all the complaints from other businesses, I am saying this loud and clear. God has been good, this address. God has been good to all the people coming in back and forth. And God has been good to me. That's right. That's Alton Ellis. So we have Dennis Brown, Delroy Wilson, and we have Alton Ellis. Sizzler, Luciana, Spectacular, Ken Booth, Mark Wonder, Barrington Levy, and Gregory Isaac, the cool ruler. And on this side now, what we have is Beres Hammond. Below Beres, we have Diana King, and over there, Sugar Minot. Now, I want to bring your attention to Marcus Garvey, and that is an elder in the Bobo, or into the Rastafarian. And of course, that's Imperial Majesty. Why? Because at a time, here was like the schooling for those interested in Rastafari, to learn more. There were elders here to teach. And so people would call this at some period in time the Bobo Camp. Yeah? And so they were here. I understand, because I wasn't here, that at 4:30 in the morning, everybody had to rise up. And they had to go and wash and get themselves ready for teaching, you know, learning. And so here was like the schooling ground for that. Fame is for a lot of the artists that are known now, but was just starting out then. And so you will have a lot of names here, you know, so much, man. It's like, I think you would have to go and just take pictures of them, and then you can see. You had Queen Ifrica that was here. To my right is the stage. Unfortunately, COVID have we doing other things and using the stage for props and all that things, yeah? But we did our first Fridays at the Grove, featuring China Smith and the Bingy Straw, Ken Booth, but right there under the Jamaican sign on the wall, is where the stage was. Dean Fraser had built a small stage. And then when Shabba Bunny Wailer came along, and he says, nah, man. And then he built a really good stage. On the stage, a lot of artists didn't want to leave. They didn't even want to go to them yard. They would sleep overnight, get up in the morning, go do them shower, and ready for class, as I would call it, when the teaching of Rastafari was taking place. So this place has not only just history, it has a rich history. And I want to show you how it was then, so you, the audience, can visualize. Because what you're going to see is not a semblance of what was, if you understand. Follow me. Picture of it, so your John Public can really see it in its when it's just starting. But the first thing that we did was Fridays at the Grove, featuring Chinna Smith and the Bingy Straw, yeah. And we had Ken Booth, and we had a gentleman that we had on the in the middle there, but I'll get back to his name. We had Nike General, we had Spectacular. And we had Wilmot, I forgot his Wilmot, from out Bull Bay. He was on one of those Jamaican soap. And then we had Welton Irie, Gabriel Selassie, and we had Witty from Uptown Mondays. They were the spinners. They played the music, and the rest were the live band, of course, and they performed. So we had a wonderful evening, and we had a lot of tourists, and we had a lot of local who patronized us. So it was like the beginning of something great, but we never got because COVID intervened, or COVID came and did its thing and continued to do its thing, and so we can't wait for it to go away so we can resume. So this is a mini tour. So what I am thankful for is this, what I'm doing right now, introducing this space in this little way, because it's going to be a bigger way to come. All right? Now, let us regroup and then go to another area, another space. Picture this on the wall. That's the Jamaican map. And this is Blue Bamboo, right here. The blue ocean. And Jah, which is God, country. So that's how we place this. This where we are at is God's country. Under that map of Jamaica is where a stage was erected. First by Dean Fraser and the 809 band. And then, a few years later, Shabba came along. Remember I told you that Shabba gave us 6 years of his time and energy. And he built a stage under there, replacing the stage by Dean Fraser and the 809 band. And that's where we do our audition and the performance come Thursday and then on Friday. Here now we go from the wall, the stage, to the Blue Bamboo at the Grove. So, looking forward to seeing you out there, John Public. From England, from Europe, all over. Coming to the Grove to eat at Blue Bamboo.
Bye.